Watch out them women start sniffing.
For a mother months into the search for her missing son out of Fresno County, Corey Daniely was last seen on his birthday, August 7th, leaving a home in Kerman, and since then, radio silence. Thank you for joining us for Action News Live at 11. I'm Nick Garcia. Warren and Margot have the night off. The Fresno County Sheriff's Office elevated Daniely's case to a missing person with suspicious circumstances in September, but the investigation is still ongoing. Action News reporter Brianna Willis joins us live from downtown Fresno with an update on the search and how his mom is still fighting for answers. Brianna?
Well, Nick, Corey Daniely's mother tells me this holiday season has not been the same because she has a missing piece in her living room and in her heart. But dead or alive, she just wants her son to be found to have some sense of closure. A father, a musician, and a son is the essence of 33-year-old Corey Daniely. He was last seen at a home near South Bishop and West Annandale Avenues in Kerman on August 7th.
There's not a day that has gone by these last almost 5 months that I don't wake up and just wish this was a dream.
Tamika Harris, Daniely's mother, says she's feeling two emotions, hurt and anger, as she endured the holidays without her baby boy, also known as Crumdred, for the first time.
I wasn't able to hear his voice for Christmas. I wasn't able to hear his voice for Thanksgiving.
The Fresno County Sheriff's Office says after interviews and a search warrant, all leads have dried up in the case, and now is the time for anyone to come forward with new information.
Maybe somebody who was there that night feels that they were dishonest. Maybe somebody didn't speak up when they should have. These are all things that we need people to kind of have your morals take over.
Body adding they want to get justice for Daniely and his mother.
We just need more answers, and we really hope detectives are going to continue to work this, and we really hope that we can deliver her a message one day, whether it be good news or bad news, but just so that she can rest and put her mind at ease.
While Harris knows leads are slim for law enforcement, she's still wishing for a miracle.
There are several times that I have texted him or called him on Instagram just saying, hey, I miss you, and just a glimmer of hope of, hey, maybe he could pick up.
And when she's feeling heavy, she turns on tunes like this one from Daniely's Facebook page.
I know I can do anything he can.
Getting ready for my commute to work, I will put on one of his songs, and it kind of gets me pumped, and it gives me that drive. And then I have a conversation with him like, son, I'm not giving up on you.
And detectives would really like to bring Harris justice for her son. If you know anything about this case, you're asked to contact the Fresno County Sheriff's Office.
And we really hope detectives are going to continue to work this, and we really hope that we can deliver her a message one day, whether it be good news or bad news.
To Tarot Mafia. Now, I don't have a crystal ball or a beaded curtain, but what I do is tarot card readings on the missing, those who don't have a voice any longer, and those who don't get the media coverage like old Gabby Petito. So, settle back. We're going to talk about Corey Daniely today. Now, I included a little extra clip there of the sheriff speaking to the news about this case, and I'm really speechless. I mean, you got a sheriff standing there saying, I really, really hope, let's put really, really in there, let's emphasize that they continue, the detectives, to continue to investigate this case. So are they not going to investigate it unless you really, really hope they do? I don't know. That didn't sit well with me at all. That was terrible. That was terrible. If I was a family member, I would be incensed about that. I would be very, very angry. That was ridiculous. And he hopes to give his mother answers one day. Well, that day's today, because we're going to draw some cards, and we're going to see what happened to Corey, and where is Corey. So let's get it started here. First question, why he left this house at 3 a.m. That's another thing that's a little bit perplexing to me. You got him and his friend that was dropped off at this house. It doesn't say at another friend's house. But he's in an area where he's unfamiliar with, and he leaves the home by himself at 3 a.m. That's something that had to happen in that house that, events leading up to Corey's disappearance. Circumstances surrounding the disappearance. Reasons. Who or what is responsible for Corey's disappearance? Reasons or motives. Where Corey's location is. Where can we find Corey? And what is the next step to take that will find Corey? First question. Why he left the house at 3 a.m. That's the moon reversed. The moon in a reverse position indicates secrets or lies being exposed. It's also self-deceptions and delusions that's keeping you from acknowledging your role in your circumstances as of current. So I kind of feel like maybe he was led to this house on one pretense and got there to find out that it was on something totally different. Whatever it was, he definitely didn't agree with, and it didn't wash well with him, which is why he took off on foot. Especially at that hour in an area you don't know anybody. The events leading up to Corey's disappearance, and we have the Ten of Cups reversed. This shows seeking greater harmony and connection in your relationships. Feeling like something's missing. And it's also unable to communicate honestly, which is each time you connect and try to, communicate, something going wrong, which is leaving you more distance between you than before. I feel like this is a familial disagreement. I don't want to say like discord so much, is because I feel like it was something simple, not something real heavy. Somebody in his family that he's had a disagreement with or a hard time reconnecting with or connecting with. And let's go get out of town for a little bit. Just, I'll go with you. Somebody's offered, go with me for this? Yeah, I'll go with you. And put some time between it. Okay. Circumstances surrounding Corey's disappearance. 6 of Swords reversed. This represents careers in military, law enforcement. All right, these people are pathological liars, malicious, toxic, dangerous to be around. It also represents slander, con artists, and it signifies ignoring warning signs, being outsmarted. I don't know what it's outsmarted. Behaving in a cowardly manner, running away from consequences, but ultimately, after a period of time, getting caught. Wow. I got a feeling about this, but let's just go on and see what the reasons for this disappearance is. That's going to be judgment reversed. That's a sign of refusing to learn lessons of the past. Taking the focus off your own shortcomings and by being overly critical of others. Engaging in malicious behavior. This malicious behavior telling you it's only going to lead you to trouble. Yeah, that's exactly what this is. But what bothers me about this card is it shows a court case that's resolved, but in an unfair manner. All right, what I feel like is happened here on what it looks like from these cards is something's happened at this house that Corey didn't agree with, and it wasn't, didn't wash well with him. So he's left. Now, the cops have seen he's wrong place, wrong time. He was an opportunity. He's in an unfamiliar place, so he's not a resident of this place. I think they probably thought that there wouldn't be nobody come looking for this boy, possibly. Or, just like it is, that there wouldn't be that much media coverage. But now this case needs to be blown wide open because these boys, not only do they not need to be on the police force, they don't need to be out in the general public. Because if you're going to take someone as an opportunity who hasn't done anything to you and snuff their life out, you're a coffin dodger. It's exactly what you are. You need to be put in prison and have to wear an emblazoned top that says, "I am former swine." And let the rest of the population jailhouse justice. Let do as it will. So let's go on and see what it says for who or what is responsible for his disappearance. Which 6 of Wands is going to represent having the advantage, acclaim, recognition. It's a card of having supporters, being in the spotlights. Indicates a leader who is confident. Definitely police. Reasons are their motives. Judgment reversed. Yep, like I said, it's a sign of refusing to learn lessons of the past again. That's just, or refusing to learn lessons of a karmic past for justice. It indicates being treated unjustly in a situation by the choices and actions of others. Being victimized by something that's not your fault. And it indicates dishonesty on the perpetrator's behalf. Absolutely. So location. Where can we find Corey? 6 of Pentacles reversed. The 6 of Pentacles element to this card is earth. So it would be in the earth. And the key meaning of the 6 of Pentacles is property, family, and inheritance. So this is on one of those cowardly cops' property. That right now it's a family property that will be inherited to him either eventually or maybe already has, but that's where he is. That's going to be hard to get to. I can see why this is right back to court case not being resolved in an unfair manner. The next step to take in finding Corey is going to be death, which is a transformation. It's going to be a bit of a shock that must be embraced to let go of old issues or beliefs in order to move forward. I feel like this is his mother, and I see this as being hard to believe that the police would be involved in this and be the main perpetrators, especially when the boy's not done anything wrong but walking down the street. So that's going to be a belief or an idea she's going to have to let go of in order to be able to move forward, because they're going to have to raise a stink on this. I feel like the witness that saw him leaving the house at 3 a.m. also saw the police pull up on him. But I guarantee you that they are a resident of this area. It's just, they saw him leaving the house, but didn't tell what they saw. But eventually, just like everything, the streets talk. This person's going to, in time, tell what they saw. It's going to get through the rumor mill, and it'll get back to his family. I say, raise you some cane. Get you somebody in there. Just based on the grounds of what that sheriff said, that's really bothered me. That's just, somebody needs to clean that place up. That's running rampant with corruption. And then you got your sheriff sitting up there talking about his detectives. I really, really hope they continue to work this case. You need to get you some type of civil rights activist. Get you X up in there. X will go up in there and raise all kinds of hell. He'll open the floodgates wide open. Shine that light. Something needs to be done so this witness feels comfortable enough to tell what they saw. The rest of what they saw. Because this witness did see this. Definitely. Alrighty, guys. This is this case. Thanks for taking the time to go through this reading with me. Have a great rest of your day. See you in the next video. Bye-bye now.
What? New York put it on the floor. New York put it on the floor. What? Come on. Cali put it on the floor. Cali put it on the floor. Love don't cost a thing. Miami put it on the floor. Miami.